Do not touch your phone. Right after today's tech update, we're diving into a must-hear call from my weekend Kim Komando show that you can get as a podcast. It's called Kim Komando Today. One of the most often asked questions I get is, what's next? Today, a glimpse and a hint of how your smartphone is about to change again. I'm Kim Komando from Metashare. Get a high-quality healthcare plan while saving money by calling 833-SHARE-44. Before we begin, remember all the crackpot lunacy that spread about 5G. It was supposed to cause COVID, kill the birds and honeybees, and control the weather. As I said, crackpot stuff. But get ready, 6G is on the way. Still in the research labs, you can upload and download data 9,000 times faster than 5G. That comes to 938 gigabytes of data per second. Most American homes would love to have at least 1 gigabit. With 6G, you can download 20 high-definition full-length movies in a single second. But the big news with 6G is what it's going to do for AI in the palm of your hand. At those speeds, your smartphone will be capable of virtually anything. Get my free newsletter at getkim.com. Hey there, tech lovers and wannabes. Want to stay ahead of the game? You've got to check out my YouTube channel. It's amazing. So many people are loving my new and improved channel. For starters, we've got fresh how-to videos every week, like how to block those super annoying political text messages, let important calls through even in Do Not Disturb mode, and oh boy, watch out for sneaky QR codes that can actually brick your phone. It doesn't stop there. Join me for Kim Komando Today, a fun podcast where we break down the latest tech news and trends. It's like talking tech with a friend, minus all the boring stuff. You'll get the latest tips and tricks to keep you in the know and have a little fun while doing it. Plus, who doesn't love being the tech-savvy one in the crowd? So head to youtube.com/Kim Komando, hit subscribe, and make sure you never miss a new video or podcast. That's youtube.com/Kim Komando. And when you're there, be sure to hit that subscribe button. That's youtube.com/Kim Komando, with a K, of course. And I'll see you on the video. Okay, as promised, here's a standout call for my show. Kathy in Greensboro, North Carolina, welcome.
Hi, Kim. How are you?
I'm good. I love your accent.
Okay. I have a question for you.
Sure.
Yes, I have some relatives and friends that are using these cash-making apps where they scan in their receipts from stores, gas pumps, where have you, and it's supposedly making them money. I know you don't get something for nothing, so I'd like to know what the downside is of this.
Well, the biggest downside is the data collection, right? Because they're collecting what you buy, where you go, how much you spend, your behaviors. Then they're sharing your habits with who knows who. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then they're going to be feeding you ads about who knows who and what knows what. They may be have access to your phone number, to your email address, because this is the way that they can contact you. You can certainly read the privacy policies, but nobody ever does that, right?
No.
And so it's really a matter of personal preference. I mean, are you okay with giving out all your personal information that's going to be sold, or are you not, for whatever it may be? Maybe it's 10 cents off a gallon of gas, right? Or maybe it's a couple of dollars back because you spent $20 at Target or whatever it may be. And also take a look at permissions and access that some of these apps have. Of course, now if you're going to be scanning a receipt, guess what? It needs access to your camera. It's going to need access to your location because that's going to be tied to where you are when you purchase something. So what you can do is, maybe try to avoid oversharing. Look at the app reviews to see if other people are getting spammed or they're getting a lot of, weirdo text messages because they suddenly signed up for this. Keep in mind that this is never going to replace a job. This is never going to replace something like an employment. This is maybe a couple of $100 a month and maybe some gift cards along the way, or maybe you're going to be saving money, like I mentioned, on gas, or maybe you get $10 back at the grocery store. So if you're okay with giving up all your information for that, then that's the way that it is. But if you're not, then just avoid using them. And thank you for your call. A standing ovation to you for tuning in. Yay! Now, if you're puzzled by a tech issue, here's your call to action. Head to Komando.com, select Email Kim. I read each and every note like it's the final round in a tech trivia game. And you can amp up your tech know-how by getting my free daily newsletter. It's just waiting for you over at GetKim.com.